Chet. Chet, are you okay? I don't know why my entire internet decided to have a stroke. It was strange. I have no fucking clue what happened. Yes, I would like to leave the Purpleberry Maze. Chet, are you okay? Did you make it out? Did you live? Speak to me, damn you! I won't let you die. You shit. Yeah, I don't know what fucked up my internet like that, but it sure did.
Hello again, youngster. You're certainly doing a lot of running to and fro. Don't overexert yourself. The waspitos can smell weakness. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff it gets bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel. Oh, there that damn thing is. Thank you. I guess this proves it's wise to label your things. Otherwise, some fool might use them as prizes in an ill-advised scavenger hunt. Hey now, I don't steal. I repossess that which never should have been offered to the public in the first place.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use that.
Do you people make it a business of coming into Rizzo's workplaces and harassing the employees? I will admit, I did take the original, yes. But I did so to keep it away from those who shouldn't have it. It's safer in my hands. If you're here to get it, I might suggest you give up. I'm known to be quite a stubborn git. I didn't want it for anything. I needed to keep it safe. Rizzo's almost never makes mistakes, but offering a classified original product to the public for free? Any upstart might grab it and use it to make Rizzo's look bad, or steal it to make a new product offshoot, or, law forbid, start a lawsuit of some kind. Better I hold on to it. The what now? I didn't order any mines or machines. I just paid Slug to encourage people not to enter the puzzle hedges. Figured they'd just dress somebody up like a primal and chase maze-goers, like we did after the Spectrum Black unveiling a decade back. Or maybe that was a real primal, I forget. Damnation, hadn't thought of that. Isn't my having it better than any random guest making off with it? I guess not, if it'll cause the company more trouble. Here's the original. Don't do anything with it that I wouldn't do.
Chet, I think we know who to give this to, don't we? I mean, one guy just wants to sue people. The other one just wants to steal the idea, but one of them actually just wants to collect it. And he's probably the most real fan here.
Hello there, stranger. Has the terror ray landed? Keep your voice down. Never know who might be listening. Let me have a look. It's a little scratched on the neck, and the label's a bit smudged. Smells funny, but I think it is genuine, yes. This'll look real good in my archives. Here's your pay. I'll be in touch if there's ever another time when I need to keep a corporation honest. And if anyone ever asks, we never met.
I don't even know who you are, ma'am. Oh, right, the whole murder thing. Probably should get back to that.
Me? Somebody's coming me! Just wanna be your friend! Just wanted to make...
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, what does my chat do while I'm playing these games? Like, I know I personally would be playing other games and, like, getting some shit done while listening to someone in the background. I'm curious. Rizzo's Research and Development District. That's what the second D is.
What would Halcyon...
Watch out, Captain!
I'll show you happiness! That'll fix a damn good silence.
If this doesn't tell me about the fucking neck slugs, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass. How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Avoid it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
What's with the psychos?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry.
You think?
That's why I've barricaded myself in the lab. And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up the mess? These are people's lives you're speaking of.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
You're a terrible fucking person. I hate you and everything you're involved in.
Yes, I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
If I could kill you legally and morally, I would.
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid.
What?
We're a research and development branch of Rizzo, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Secret safe with me, Cap.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Blue slips sink new product ships, you know?
Is that a gun behind you? Is that a Lovecraftian gun behind you?
Happily, of course. Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup...
Oh, also Tress.
Your call, Captain. I don't know if the lab...
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our...
Since I know you like to look into murder
I'll
mysteries,
unseal the access hallway for you.
let me catch you up. So, we know Halcyon Helen, or Ruth Blum, the one we're investigating the murder of, did come through here, and the drugged up parasite-infected motherfucker told us she was being guided by this woman. Even though the woman at the front entrance told us she never came through here. But considering the footprints, she's definitely been here, so... Isn't that a little bit suspect?
Yet another researcher killed in the line of duty. Who knew research and development was such a dangerous profession?
I'm not reading all that. Yeah, the best option might just be to shoot everyone in the head with a 44 mag.
No! Smile, damn you! What a bummer! Hey, you! Get out of Smile! Trying to infect... I just want to be your friend! Get out of Smile! I just wanted to make you smile!
Okay,
I'll make my way there!
watch a pro one.
No, come on!
Fun.
Watch out! I just want to be your friend! Did I hear something?
Right,
May you find peace in death!
Fuck you.
Based on the amount of gunfire I heard, might I conclude you've found an alternative method of pacification? Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access of confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Was I not supposed to shoot everyone in the building? Somehow I feel like killing them was the more merciful option.
They've reproduced all the comforts of home. Only difference being the Byzantium elites aren't the only parasites here.
Oh. There was a way to not murder everyone in the building.
Yet another researcher killed in the light. They've reproduced all the comforts of home. Only difference being the Byzantium elites aren't the only parasites here. Whoa, that's a lot of Rizzos.
A disturbing amount, I'd say. Wait for it. Wait for it. Good night.
It would seem the erratic footsteps of my pacing delirious employees have ceased. So I presume the sedative works. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Do remember that if you try to charge me with that, I gun you down with a heavy machine gun. I'm so glad this woman thinks she has any sort of power in this scenario. That's cute. It's like walking up to Callie and going, "Hey, if you look at any of our research, I'm gonna fucking beat you up." Yeah, okay, man. Good luck. Oh, yep. I'm killing everyone in this lab. Oh, God. It's the what was that creature in Lobotomy Corporation? You know, the one that pricks you once and you feel immense joy, and it's basically super drugs? The Panda... Pandria? Oh, Porcupus? Yeah, so that's what these horrible parasites are. You give them too much, they fucking die. Oh, good, we're drugging the employees. Fucking awesome. Oh, they think it's they think it's fine to just make these, do they? They think it's just fine. When they open those doors, I kill everyone in the building. Unless she has the world's fucking greatest excuse for all this. We just kill everyone up there.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
We better hurry, Captain.
Were the door not sealed?
Just when we were gonna get some answers.
Huh. I mean, I'm okay that she died. She's a terrible fucking person. But how the
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
No. You mentioned earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal.
These puncture marks. It looks like she was injected with
And
something.
that's why I brought the doctor. Remember, you don't see any bullet casings. Attached her and all 4 of these scientists without much resistance. Well trained. Some kind of sharpshooter adventure.
Did the device find anything? Besides the...
Maybe it was an energy weapon.
Well, that was a gunshot.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as...
Don't they realize it just makes us more curious about that data file?
Timeline discrepancy detected near. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Something's a bit suspect here, chat. This murder case ain't gonna be as easy as I thought it'd be.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
I think I know who did it. But I need more evidence. And yeah, that probably shouldn't be open. Probably. Well, not really much in here. Huh. Well, mission complete, I guess.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence.
What?
Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Let's fucking fight. On your feet, soldier!
Oh, yeah, that's funny. I'll show you happiness. They're on us.
Bring it.
I don't teach this one over. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Reminder, mosquitoes are aggressive pollinators who have been known to be extremely territorial.
What? How dare you, Kane? I'll have you shot for that meme. Not just shot, but also pointed and laughed at. Can we finally leave this the hellish nightmare of a facility? Of course not. Never did find that petting zoo, by the way.
Unexpected searching for enemy. Security patrol initial.
That's the last one.
I want my fucking petting zoo.
Thanks for visiting Rizzo's Purpleberry Orchard. Now... Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory. Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more.
I'm going to have to kill a football
For
player.
your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
Oh, fuck. Why am I doing this? I'm making an alcohol weapon.
I'll keep it down.
I'm making a gun that shoots pure, unadulterated vodka. Bring me my vodka. God damn it. Now, which one am I missing? Is it red? Yeah, it's red. And it was near the picnic site, which I now can't remember where it is. I've done it. I don't know what I've done, but I have done it.
Much better use for Spectrum than drinking it. Ironically, almost as lethal.
And taste the pain, Bo. This thing is stupid. But it's still worse than this. So if it doesn't do anything cool, what was the point of me getting it? Whatever, fuck it. Never did find that petting zoo.
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
So everyone's just getting pissed drunk looking at this, huh? Chat, what's the most humane weapon I have in my inventory to dispatch people? The shrink ray? Probably the shrink ray. You know what? When you need home defense. Like... How would I make myself third person? This is the best meme I could ever see. Come on, drink on the other side. That. So we all agree this man is fucked up. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Give me a reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, what looks like misappropriation may, in fact, be a misunderstanding. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
I hope you weren't expecting to keep those legs.
Both his legs? Could we leave him with one good leg?
It's the Pringles guy.
Crippling the mascot's bad luck for the Rangers.
Wow. Looks like you've got some mascots of your own, except they're heavily armed.
And not mascots.
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack.
Does he want to be known as the Holmeister?
Sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded.
But yes, it is the Pringles guy, Kane. It's the Pringles guy. If the Pringles guy got into baseball. Hey, considering Rizzo makes junk food, yeah, that might actually be the Pringles guy.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Everything?
What? But I can't. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry.
Speak, boy.
House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
Break his legs. Felix! Felix, break his legs! Well, other than the also, Kane, I hope you realize that that picture might be the most accurate thing I've ever witnessed for the Academy City tabletop group. Someone starts robbing one of us. All 5 main characters drinking a beer. I do hope you've realized your knees will not remain unbroken. Oh man, that's cute. Look at the poor that poor fucker thinking he's stealthy.
An incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The mosquitoes are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production. The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Why do I feel like he did it? I don't know why he would do it. The plot thickens.
You have my attention. That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector.
We didn't already?
The death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention. Insisted. That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions. Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations. A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards.
Oh my god, a
I'll have to
picnic
make a
needs...
note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else? That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission. A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with. Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail.
But who?
This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else? This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
United loses 0-1 with, you said, a red card for 80 minutes? What? How? Alright, Kane. You give full authorization to be a fucking football nerd now that you've taught me the rules of this stupid fucking game I had to play for several years. How the fuck do you go red card for 80 minutes and pull that back?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service. I think. Such as? I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance. In any case, let me... Was there any...
Wait, isn't like a red card like you're fucked and that means a team like a player's off the field? How does a whole team get a red card and just not lose the match for having it for over an hour? Huh?
Raptidons on the hotel grounds. Somehow that don't surprise me.
Before we head outside, the guy who was supposed to watch this checkpoint has been missing, so let's look into him.
What? Oh, what?
If you have... Damn, hotel don't give their workers a decent living. Why would they? That'd be, you know, decent.
Alright, let's make work! Get through!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door. You are not the first person to have considered an act of subterfuge. Please direct your attention to this nearby floor panel. This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Oh. Oh, that was easier than expected, I suppose.
Room A3. Please. I'm feeling weak. Please, just open the door. I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it.
I'll get you out of there! Either Kane didn't hear me, or I'm getting the world's longest type out for how the fuck someone bumbled it with a red card. And honestly, second option sounds way funnier. They just trashed. Oh, they just suck. Oh, I thought this was going to end with a... So how somebody got away with a 90-minute red card. Like an hour... Or not 80-minute. An hour and almost a half red card. How do you fuck it?
Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead. Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma. That is correct. Evan was not killed by Iridanium gigaseus. However, Iridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue. Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground. There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector. Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O. Medical records indicate Amelia Stillwell's blood is indeed type A. Great work, Inspector. If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
I want to get into the ghost store, though.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial, and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
His own teammate. Oh! The plot thickens! Any indication why he was throwing hands? What's the argument because Manchester nearly scored earlier on, so they were blaming each other or something? So it's the age-old tale of two men wanted to have big peepees and instead gave off small peepee energy?
Great work.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm
Pretty
Bellhop.
much. Yeah, that's what I figured.
You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Why can't people just, you know, go out there? Everything I've seen from Football Kane is just everyone wanting to be the biggest dick motherfucker there. I have yet to hear a story of good teamwork, and even when I played soccer as a kid, everyone else on that team just wanted to be the big dick motherfucker. Like, they all wanted to be the big guy. I was like, you know, I'm just happy they're being, like, to help out the goalie. I love being a goalie, or, like, the goalie, like, where there's, I don't know if there's this in professional football, but, like, the two guys who are helping defend the goalie. I love being that. I like defending the hole. Because not a single man would make it past there. I tell you what. Where's the teamwork? Where is it?
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything. Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button.
What?
It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often. Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome, too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station. Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. The marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off? Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control, but I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
Well, that was neat, I suppose. Still know how to free the ghost.
You, hear about the murder?
How the hell could I not have heard it?
Where am I? Who am I?
could that
Not gonna let no one bring me down.
I just wanted to make you smile. Giving me the chuckles. You trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Don't mess with the best.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something? Sure. He in trouble or something? You're kidding! Evan's dead? That doesn't... I don't understand. Can I ask what happened? We were supposed to haul some crates, but he was sloshed when I got there. Figured he got into the cargo or something, you know? He wasn't gonna be any help, so I figured he could sleep it off in one of the employee rooms under the hotel. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Those slugs are worse than I thought.
Why would you think that? Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too. Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone. What do you... Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it. I can't help you there. Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit. Well, think it over. I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being, scared folks won't believe me.
You're
You're
brown-haired?
I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking. So, fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan he was my friend. Or I thought. I hope you're able to make...
Chet, you thinking about like a week this whole place will be overgrown with slugs because the corporate's stupid?
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Oh, that was a different person. Never mind.
Nah, I only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric does most of the maneuvering for Eridanos proper. I don't envy him. The only thing worse than babysitting a couple of hot-headed, overgrown children would be babysitting the entire lot of them. Situation's a little more complicated than you think. Suffice it to say, I'm not inclined to question Slug's place for me anytime soon. I feel like our relationship would be more copacetic if you dropped this line of questioning. Oh, good. And here I was thinking that today was going along too smoothly. I might have used to work for Auntie Cleo. Might have been security manager of a small pharmaceutical lab. After workplace spat number 175, I decided to defect. Defection isn't taken lightly. Can't go back, so now I'm Slug for life. Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened? Oh, shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure? Damn. Okay. That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in. Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
No. Oh. Oh, it doesn't matter, chat. I know why he did it. I can't prove why he did it. But
Alright, listen up.
mission accomplished.
And I bet you believed Halcyon Helen's death.
The brochure never mentioned anything about one.
Where's the stairway? Man, Woden hopes they put up a memorial of her that fast after she dies, not even cleaning up the chalkboard.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%. Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees. Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Chat. Chat, do I turn it on? Yeah, alright then.
You sure that's a good idea?
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%.
Oh, so this is just the shittiest fucking stove ever.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait.
I wanted to blow myself up.
Don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation. You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide. I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding. After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare. No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
So we're just not going to tell him about the bomb, huh? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was about to lose my mind.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Yep, chat. She's dead. Hold on, let me double check.
Hey, stop!
Yep. Dead as dead can be.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
Oh. Do you on, Miss Goodnight?
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. The elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring.
Mercury?
Other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food. I did science. You know, my profession. Almost certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion. Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
Wait, so theoretically, I mean, if it's that easy to poison somebody, no, Woden isn't getting any ideas. I don't know why you'd think that. Hup.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector? I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised that's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What off... If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Excellent.
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to know? I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keene's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keene saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off. No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. That much I know. Oh, Brady was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen. Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty. What can I do for you? About half my life. You know I was named third most profitable investment on 2 non-consecutive seasons? Ain't a lot of players who can make that claim. Except for the guys who came in first and second, I guess. I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers, but now I'm all convalesced, ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs. Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Meet the fans, sign tossball cards, that sort of thing. How about you, fella? You after a signature?
Nah, I think I'll pass.
He's just being coy. Anyway, where was I? Just between you and me, Rizzo's ought to cancel the whole event out of respect for Miss Helen.
I see. I'm going to snoop around your apartment now. You shouldn't be on the up and up. I'll let you live for now.
Nice.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket. Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery. The words station, meeting point, and emergency are all that can be discerned.
Well, I'm stumped.
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
Well, I think I know whose room this was.
A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat-sized. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer. The soil in his footprint likely came from there.
Well, well, well.
Mental note. Next time we got cows in the cargo bay, have a woolly cow party. Wonder how much they could drink.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
We own woolly cows! I don't know why they're on my ship, but we own them!
Discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations.
No.
Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum. A brief survey of this area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club. Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Well, we found Mr. Woolrich.
about time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology. How does the scenery taste? Good, I trust. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here?
Oh, you're gonna love this one.
And yet you found your way to my humble hotel room. Why do I feel there's more of a reason for you to be here than you let on? I think I know, you cheeky little sprat. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
What?
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have the prints around here somewhere.
You make me
By
sad.
the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Oh! Hello.
Chet, by God, I think he's got it. Do I give him a round of applause now, or do I keep making him suffer?
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer. Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may.
Go on.
How was it that Bellamy met her end? How awful. Whoever did this must have been quite heartless. Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of. Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way. Unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's meteoroids. I'll ask you this. If you'd been the star of cinema for years, then suddenly found yourself scrounging for bit parts while a younger person stole the limelight, how would you feel? In short,
Proud that the newer generation is taking it up.
but that's not to say my dislike of her was so extreme that I tried to do anything drastic. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me. I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Find a new way to do that.
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating. All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much. Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should. I'll answer whatever you... Nice. Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation. None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect.
So everyone could have wanted to kill you.
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it. How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor. Very well, then. I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels. You think? I mean, yes, of course. You have, obviously.
But I've heard so much about you, Mr. 3001.
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and or dumbstruck fan. You are standing in the vicinity of Burbage 3001, the latest and therefore greatest automechanical actor ever designed. Burbage 3001's programming is frequently upgraded to adhere to board-certified standards. The most recent upgrade was performed by Spencer Woolrich. Banter protocol exhausted, reverting to default behavior, grieving and despair. Oh, Halcyon Helen, may your atoms be commended to the Aether.
Yeah, I'll be right back for you. 1 second.
Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's monopoly over the Aetherwave serial market. This unit's programming is based on Helen's most famous roles. Burbage 3001. Anything Halcyon Helen can do, this unit can do slightly worse. This unit has been programmed to simulate existential dread. Watch Burbage 3001 contemplate its mortality in the critically acclaimed drama, Waiting for Results. This unit has not yet completed its grief cycles, randomizing despair tables. Oh, Helen. Is there no justice in the world?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I think I know this place. Didn't they try to film an episode of Mass Marketeer up here?
It really is stunning. I told you, didn't I?
stop one's heart. Really? Considering the circumstances, that's the euphemism you decide to use?
I don't think we ever respected a gate in this colony.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me Hunter. Come on.
Oh, right. Hunter, have you seen a little mechanical wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you want. Or some fine, legally obtained hunting supplies. You could go get that mechanical thief yourself.
She's not a thief. She's lost. I just want her back. Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about? 3 legs, conical body, wearing a worker's hat, woefully unsuited for combat. Well, normally I'd be inclined to disagree with you. Betty's a big girl and can steer clear of danger, but it's been a little too long. Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up and wandered away a couple days back. I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard. Personally, I prefer my organs inside my body. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself, but like my machine, I'm not combat inclined. Betty's just your standard tripod mechanical, though she probably is still wearing my hat. Without it, she seems kind of naked. Her main purpose is cacao milking, but the only cacaos in the reserve are close. Without a directive, she shouldn't have had reason to wander away from the milking area.
Like those boat buckets need a reason to do anything. It's probably searching the world for more things to milk.
Wouldn't make any sense. Ain't no cacaos out there. Betty's smarter than that. I'm contractually obligated to inform you that slug mechanicals are not notoriously inclined to malfunction, and any rumors to the contrary are slander. But yeah, usually even slug machines don't get lost on their own, so I guess I'm to blame. Setting Betty's search parameters is my job. Must have added a 0 where I shouldn't have. Hey, I ain't in the habit of intentionally losing company property. That'd be one hell of a violation. Besides, I'm rather fond of Betty. This is all just an unfortunate cycle of events. If you can help rectify it and get me my Betty back, I'll give you everything I got. Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
And we're stalking.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again. Oh, Betty, you big goof! What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks. I won't.
Is that because we taste like lollipops to raptidons?
This is a cult. Who am I kidding? It's a cult. Hold your judgment. Until you meet him. Some of my best friends were from Graham's camp.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
She said I must burn away the old me in order to be transformed. I can feel myself burning already. It's not good enough to be better than everyone.
My lord, stop! You're ruining everyone's humors.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax. Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome: decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival? My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential. Absolutely not. Any statements by Miss Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding. We offer a wide variety of seminars for all your corporate needs. Employees not working hard enough? Employees dying too often? It's most likely your managerial humors. And of course, seminars for balancing the energies of your business offices. Interior decorating is much more important for success than many would believe. If any of this sounds at all interesting to you, might I interest you in the first 82 words of our most popular seminar's introduction? Free of charge. Byzantines live lives fraught with competition, and that competition can be immensely stressful. You must, first of all, find a way to balance your thinking. Think not of bits lost, but of those you have yet to gain. After all, peace leads to productivity, and productivity leads to profit. Though thought alone won't balance you. We have a strict regimen to promote humor clearing. Session attendees stand on burning coals, sit for hours in our productivity smokehouse, and of course, fast throughout. Precisely. The barriers within yourself will break down as your skin sweats and blisters, giving the evil humors the proper space to escape. It's my patented method.
So yeah, chat, I'm not engaging with that one. But I hope everyone had a very good time tonight. I know I did. And I will see all of you next time. Later, mates.